Hello, hello, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everyone? God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. Mm. Much love to you all. Much love to you all. I don't know if my notifications going out or not. This YouTube is acting very, very funny. That people had not been getting my notifications, so I ain't dropping no links out. So whoever come in, come in. Whoever don't, just don't. I'm not gonna be dealing with this YouTube mess. YouTube need to leave people alone. Let people get their notifications out. It's not for them to stop people from getting notifications. Let people make their own decisions, their own choices where they want to go. So YouTube, please leave us alone. God bless you all. God bless you all. I'm glad everybody is hope everybody's having a good day. I know my day been good. Got me some rest today. Been, working overtime and stuff like that. So I thank God for that overtime that He allowed me to grab. Uh, yes, I just want to do a little update on Jayme. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I didn't have time to go live on yesterday. So I just decided to go ahead and go live for a few hours today till till like about um 8:30, quarter to 9. I had to get off. So I have to go to work. So how's everybody day been going for you guys? Come on in. You are welcome to come in. You are welcome to come in. Just come on in and say hi to me. Just show me some love. Hey, Mama Not Having It. How you doing, Mama Not Having It? Glad you got my notifications. I know a lot of people's not getting my notifications and stuff like that. At least that's what they tell me. They are not getting them in, which I believe in because sometimes I don't get notification from certain people who I show love to. My bell is always off. I mean, always. So I'm glad that you are getting them. Maybe some is getting them and some is not getting them. You two just, having a field day, doing what they want to do to us. That's how they are. Hey, Nene. God bless you, Nene. Thank you for coming in, Nene. Thank you for coming in, my sister. I am very blessed and highly favored. Mama Not Having It. I feel really, really good because God is awesome. God is an awesome God. I can't complain. I can't complain. So I'm feeling really, really good that I am. That I am. So I hope your day had been blessed and hope your day had been blessed as well, Nene. I just want to go over this. I'm gonna turn it down, Anthony. I've been going over this Jayme. So I want to get the update on her. So hold on real second. Let me get my grandson situated. Um, I apologize, everyone. I am so sorry. Um, Let me turn my camera off. Okay, I'm trying to wait for King Daryl to come. He wanted to. I like to send my links out there before I get started, so I don't have to do it later on. So that way they already up on the panel and stuff like that. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Oh. Okay, let me go ahead and go with the story so I can start reading the story real quick. I can't hear. I can't hear. Okay. Hello, Harold. Hello, how you doing? God bless you. Thank you for coming in, love. Thank you for coming here, showing me some love. I really appreciate it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hmm.
Sorry, I had it on mute real quick. I had to go take care of my grandson. Hey, can you hear me? Daryl. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Fine.
You say
Okay,
what?
go on the TV. I heard you the first time, so I had myself on mute. I was taking care of my grandson.
Oh, okay.
You know how he, love to show out when I go live.
Hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
King, how you doing? Thank you for coming in, King. Well, I could get going on with the story because it's 8 o'clock and I got like about 40 minutes. And I had to get off of here and get ready for work. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
going to do an update on Jayme, and I got another one that came across me on yesterday that a teen been missing for 1 year. It was kept as sex slaves. It was two young boys. That's why you got to watch your children when they play those games. That's how
Amen.
these little
Amen.
boys came across these men from the internet. So we got to know what our kids is watching. These
Especially,
grown
especially
men.
a game called Fortnite. I think that Fortnite has a lot of pedophiles on there.
I ain't never heard of that, but I know they out here on. I know they in here on these YouTubes, not YouTubes, but I mean on this internet, and they play. A lot of kids like to play games, and that's what they probably in those games and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Playing with those kids and befriending those kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well,
those
see, that's
kids
why I
open
question
up to them.
Fortnite.
Hmm.
The reason I question Fortnite is because Fortnite is free, but you have to buy everything else. Like, so a lot of these games, they're portals because they let you in for free because they know the kids don't have any money to
Right. Okay.
So they let you in for free, and then you have to purchase other things, but by that time you're already in there. Somebody may give you some money or friend you because,
Right.
they want, yeah. So the next thing you know, caught up.
God bless you, Chosen King. Amen. So I'm going to go ahead and go on with this story real quick. Like I said, I only got but like 40 minutes. We go ahead. They also got the dispatch. I'm not going to do that one today with Jayme on her and stuff, and the dispatch. They got the whole conversation as well. From the time they called 911, and that's how the lady was happened to make us so bad. But Jayme, I'm gonna say this real quick. The lady happened to go to her cabin for that weekend. She don't live there. She's got a cabin there. So I believe she knew the guy because he only lived like a couple cabins down for her. That's why she drove instead of going back to her cabin. That's why she drove so far away because she lived too close to him. So she probably knew him because when she go up there on the weekends and stuff like that, she was walking her dog. Yep. That's how
I didn't hear about
that. Yeah, but Jayme, I did a story on this on the couple last week sometime when it first happened when she first got away.
Oh, okay.
I think you was on my panel that day. What, D'Anthony? Okay, go in the other room and watch TV then.
I may just not remember the story. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and screen share this right here. And this story I'm ready to read. Before he caught Jayme and killed her parents, he admitted that he tried to kidnap 2 other people before he got her. Yep. Okay, let me go ahead and screen share this real quick so y'all can read this with me. Okay, go up in there. I don't want you right here with me. I don't want you sitting right with me. Go over there on my bed.
Because we're TV that will get.
Okay. Okay, let me get this up real quick. Okay, here go the story. 1 second, you guys. Let me get my big TV over here. Come on.
Over there.
No, I don't got time to keep up with that.
What? I don't. Okay, but I can't see.
I got this. Here.
What?
It is too. Hit it. Hit the Netflix. Right there. Go back in. Right here. Yeah, I put it on here. Okay, I'm sorry. It says Jayme Closs, suspect killer, tried to kidnap a young girl twice before succeeding complaint. Jamie Patterson, the man accused of kidnapping a 13-year-old Jayme Closs and shooting her parents dead, reportedly admitted that he tried 2 times prior to kidnap the girl before finally succeeding on October 15th. Oh, he tried 2 times. Oh, to kidnap the same girl. I'm sorry. I misread earlier today. According to the criminal complaint against Patterson filed at a Barron Circuit Court and released Monday, Patterson targeted Jayme after spotting her getting off of a school bus. I said he was watching that girl, that he had been watching her. His car was behind the bus off of Highway 8, and when he saw her, Patterson said he knew that was the girl he was going to take. Afterwards, Patterson began planning a disturbing plot to take the young girl captive. The suspect admitted Jayme was a random target and he hadn't had contact with her before. He didn't even know her name. Patterson, according to the complaint, brought back balaclava mask and the black gloves shortly after he saw Jayme as he plotted out the details on how and when he abducted her. Patterson said he was working at a substitute cheese when he spotted Jayme, but quit his job and several days later and drove by her home with the intent of taking her. He said he couldn't go through the kidnapping at the time as there were all kinds of cars in the driveway, which scared him off. On the second attempt, he drove back to the Closs house, but noticed the lights on and the people inside the around. He again drove away. One of the on one of the nights prior to the third and final trip to Closs residence, Patterson reportedly removed the license plate from his car, an older model red Ford Taurus. Oh, mm. What happened? Here we go. Red Ford Taurus. He then drove to Highway D, heading towards Centura, where he spotted a vehicle parked in a yard. He pulled over and stole the vehicle's license plates and put them on his own vehicle to avoid being spotted with his own plates. Patterson also, that's so dumb because usually your license plate goes with the model of your car anyway. You know what I'm saying? So the police wish to pull him over. They would go knew those license plates was going to be stolen because he had a red Taurus car and that license plate went to a whole different model car. That was very dumb on his part. Patterson also reportedly said he removed his car doom lights and truck lights so it would be dark when he exited the car and opened the trunk. He took his dad's shotgun with him because he thought it would be more difficult to trace while inflicting the most damage on someone. Patterson wore gloves and wiped down the shotgun and his shells to avoid leaving the DNA behind. He also admitted to showering and shaving all of his hair off before going back to Closs' home on October the 15th. The suspects wore steel-toe boots, blue jeans, a black mask and gloves, and a black jacket on the night in question. Jayme heard the crime line online previously reported Jayme heard her dog barking on October 15th and walked out of her room to see why. She then noticed Patterson driving up her family's driveway with the headlights off his car turned with his headlights on of his car turned off within minutes. Patterson reportedly shot the door in and shot and killed her father, Jayme Closs. Jayme said she ran into the bathroom with her mother and hid. When the suspect forced his way in, Patterson found the pair hiding inside the bathtub and Denise Closs' arms wrapped around her daughter. He then Denise Closs to put tape over Jayme's mouth. Patterson allegedly taped Jayme's arms, wrists, and ankles together. According to the suspect, after he wrapped Jayme in the tape, including wrapping it completely around her head, he aimed the shotgun to Denise's head and pulled the trigger. He then dragged the girl out of her home. At one point, she almost slipped in her father's pool of blood. Oh, watch out, D'Anthony. Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. I lost my spot in a pool of blood. Where I'm at. No. Okay, right here. In a pool of blood as the suspect dragged her with one hand while holding a shotgun in his other hand. When Patterson reached his car, he put Jayme in the truck and drove away. The complaint read, he brought Jayme to his home and Gordon to realize the girl was scared as she urinated herself in her clothes was wet. And I'm quite sure she was scared.
Hey, look at that.
Stop, D, stop.
I don't like
Once he had Jayme secluded, Patterson made it clear that nobody was to know she was there or bad things would happen to her, according to the complaint. When friends or relatives visited Gordon's home where Jayme was held captive, Patterson made her hide under a bed. The complaint read. Oh my gosh. He probably threatened her, said, "You make one noise, I'm gonna blow your head off. I'm gonna kill everybody in here." And don't tell what all he done said to that young girl. So Patterson kept Jimmy hidden under his twin size bed when he left when company came over. He pushed plastic toes and weights against her bed so Jamie wouldn't escape. He turned on the radio to drown out any noise from her. He was satisfied that he scared her enough not to leave. I figured that he scared the mess out of her. On one occasion during Christmas, Patterson reportedly left Jamie under the bed for 12 hours where he visited family members in Superior. According to the complaint, he told her she would have to hold it if she had to go to the restroom, as she was allowed to get out from under the bed. She was left on several occasions without food or water for hours. On January 10th, the day of his arrest, the suspect drove to Hagen. When he returned home, he noticed Jamie had left. After driving around looking for her, he returned home where authorities were waiting to arrest him. So he knew he was caught. So it's just so sad. So that's the update. I'm not gonna read, too much more of that because Jamie, she was like we said, she was discovered on that Thursday at 4:45 p.m. when a woman was walking. This telling you what happened, walking a dog in a house development just outside of Gordon when a girl with matted hair approached her for help. And this when she ran to the woman and asked the woman that, she'd been kidnapped and stuff like that. So he's in court right now and stuff like that. He's still locked up, probably with a no bail bond and stuff like that. So we got to watch and even teach your children, everyone, teach your children to be observed. Teach your children notice certain cars constantly riding around their homes and around them all the time because nine times when a car is constantly around your home, they looking. So got to teach your child when they get off their bus, notice who around them at all times. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep,
it's just so
yep.
sad that that poor little girl had to get killed. Had to get killed. You know what I'm saying? Not get killed, but her parents, got killed in front of her.
That's sad. He was going to do anything he could to get her. You know,
Yes,
it didn't even
yes.
matter. It was just he was just. I mean, this just what goes on in someone's mind. That's just so demonic. What goes on in somebody's mind? Although I did see a movie like that where a man, uh, he wanted this man's daughter, and he actually slept and dreamt about it, and he actually wrote
Mhm.
up a a lot of this stuff is premeditated. He slept, he
Mhm.
planned, he
Yeah.
he he had some acres of land, so he dug up a dungeon where he kept the girl in a dungeon, and
Mhm.
I mean, I just really don't understand what is on a
Mhm.
person's mind to just be so to hold a person captive. I don't
Right.
even know if
Right.
it's the point where 'cause you say, well, it's the sexual desires, but I think it's more deeper,
Mhm.
more just the fact of holding someone in captivity like an animal. You know,
Mhm. And
dad,
how he just
pay attention.
shoot the parents' door down, just shot the door in and killed the dad instantly. You know what I'm saying? It was just,
Yeah,
how he watched his young girl for days. It is sad that we got to teach our children at that young age to be observant. Children should be kids. They should have to be watching for, you know, uh, people like that. You know what I'm saying? But they have to. These days and ages, well, it been going on for years. It's just not really coming out
yeah,
more and more and more.
yeah.
You
It's
know
the
what I'm
same
saying? This has
type of
been
stuff.
going on.
we didn't have social media the way we have. But
Right.
you know,
Right.
it's a lot of predators. I mean, you know, we used to laugh, you know, when you'd have your uncle, they say, you know, keep your uncle away from your daughter or your
Mhm.
niece. Your uncle will be trying to hit on them and all that, you know, all that stuff leads into it, you know,
Yes.
men trying to date teenage girls and trying to date
Mhm.
young girls. So they have some kind of desire, you know, they have some kind
Mhm.
of desire for a child, you know, I mean, it's all pedophilia. You know, I mean, like
Yeah.
if you're a 40-year-old man and you're dating a 17-year-old woman, I mean,
Mhm.
that's still the same.
Mhm.
Oh, you can say, well, 18 or 19, she's consenting. That's still
Mhm.
that's still not uh mentally
Mhm.
for me. You know,
Right.
because
Right.
never know how, you know, maybe a younger girl or, you know, there are guys out here that just, you know, once a girl turns a certain age, they don't want them anymore. They just want young. But I
Exactly.
think that's more of a control factor
Mhm.
than I believe actually, you know, sexual desires. I'm saying sexual desires may have something to do with it, but it's the control aspect of it. Being able
Mhm.
to tell a person
Exactly.
that person inside may feel powerless, you know,
Mhm.
and but
Mhm.
careful because they walk all walks of life and pay attention to what your kids who they talk to on the internet, you know.
Exactly. Let's not forget to
uh
next. So now the next story with these young boys, with these two young boys who was befriended by grown men, like seven of them, and one woman. It was six. It was
wow.
four people. So one of them was a woman, and the rest of them was men. You know what I'm saying? They were sex slaves for these people, young kids. So I can go ahead and go on with that story real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Um, go ahead and read that one real quick. Hush, D, stop. Hmm? Okay. Okay. Okay, D, stop. Leave my hair alone. Okay. Okay, here we go with this. Teen missing for nearly a year was kept as sex slave in trailer, police say. And they got audio, let us hear that audio as well. Was seven arrested for missing Marion County teen used as sex slave, investigation said. Um, in St. Petersburg, Florida, police have arrested seven suspected human traffickers after a 16-year-old boy who had been missing for nearly a year was found um, in a filthy trailer street, Petersburg. I mean, yeah, street, Petersburg, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida. Sorry. The teen victim in this case was lured with promises of better life. Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody said at a press conference Monday. Instead, he was moving into a 50 trailer he used as a sex slave for nearly a year. Investigation began on May 9th, 2018, after Louisiana official contacted police in St. Petersburg with information about another missing boy, 17, who they believe had been lured through the online gaming app Discord. Told you those games. According to police, the suspect used it to communicate with the teens, who they picked up and drove to St. Petersburg. When investigators went to the mobile home in North St. Petersburg, where Louisiana authorities said they found both teens, two of them, living in a trailer with four men: Mark Earl Dennis, Andrew Barry Dennis, Curtis Lee Grewell, and Michael Wayne Schwartz. And they got a picture of, I don't know how come I'm not showing both of them. Dennis initially told authorities he was 16 years old. His Dennis initially told authorities he was the 16-year-old father, which turned out to be false, police said. The 16-year-old from Marion County, Florida, was 15 when he disappeared. Police say his family found a note from their son saying not to look for him. Investigators now believe one of the suspects, Eleanor Faye Montgomery, had befriended the boy and lured him to the trailer. For the next year, he was introduced to sadomasochism and used as a sex slave by Mark and Andrew Dennis, Gurrell Schwartz, and their associate Michael Ray Blaisdell and Junior Gauthier. Police said in a news release during the time he was held in a mobile home, he did not attend school and wasn't even given medical treatment, according to police. All seven faces charges of conspiracy to commit human trafficking, interference with custody. Mark L. Dennis, Andrew Barry Dennis, Michael Ray Blaisdell, and Junior Gauthier also faces charges of sexual battery with the child under 16. And here go the picture of all of them right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one is a lady. So that's the picture of all of them. As you can see, that's so sad. So we're going to hear the audio real quick. See what the audio said. If it will play for me. Okay.
7 people on Florida's West Coast are facing charges this afternoon, accused of running a human trafficking ring. And of the other victims was a 16-year-old boy missing from Marion County. Channel 9's Q McCrae has been following developments. Q, we just learned about the 7th arrest a few hours ago.
That's right, Vanessa. St. Petersburg police updated us with the latest arrest this morning. His name is Curtis Gruel, and police say he helped recruit teen boys to exploit them for sex. Investigators started working the case in May. They believe the group lured a teen from Louisiana to Florida using a gaming app called Discord.
Kind of unnerving to know that. I mean, it really is. Right next door, because we didn't see anything. Really, all I saw was people coming in and out.
Police then found another teen boy inside the home. They say Mark and Andrew Dennis went to Marion County to pick that boy up, his mother finding a note from her son saying not to look for him.
The teenage victim in this case was lured away from his family with promises of a better life. Instead, he was moved into a filthy trailer and used as a sex slave for nearly a year.
Micah Washinsky with Trafficking Free Zone, a program designed to help end sexual exploitation, discusses how a victim might act.
Victims many times seem fearful or anxious, unusually fearful of law enforcement, avoid eye contact, not able to speak for themselves.
Now, when it comes to the victims, we found out the teen from Louisiana returned home, but the teen from Marion County, who is 16 years old, is currently receiving specialized care, and the fear is there could be more victims out there. In the studio, I'm Q McCrae, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Wow. I'm going to let you see their pictures again, all 7 of them. This is what they look like, you guys. So please, when you got children, watch what your children are playing in those games, okay? Because you have access to your kids. You know what I'm saying? To what they are. Let me stop sharing this real quick. You have access to. So please watch your kids. Make sure you know what they are playing. Who they? You can. My grandson got a mic. And sometimes I see him on YouTube. Sometimes I go on his stuff and he be playing the game just to see who's up in there. You know what I'm saying? To see who he playing with. And I told my son, you watch him because they got predators out there. Kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard the one guy, my grandson, they was over here. They was playing a game. And I heard somebody talking to them. And he was like, "Ooh, you're going to be fine. It's the man. You're going to be fine when you grow up." I said, "Who was that talking to you?" I said my grandson's name. I said, "Turn that game off." You know what I'm saying? That's why I know they are in there playing because I heard it myself. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be paying attention. You know, you're gonna pay attention to that. You know, one of the people that used to be in the chat, SM Gamer. I went over to her thing where they played the games, right? and they were having the same problem. There were guys in there. You know, I think Ensign Gamer was like 18 or 19, and they had other kids in there like 12, 13, 15, and then you'd hear somebody in there 35, 36. You know, one guy was in there, he was already married with kids, but he kept trying to get close to Essence Gamer, and I was like, this is weird. You know what I mean? Y'all shouldn't be in here. Grown men shouldn't be your whatever that little conversation portal, whatever that thing is, you know?
Right.
You know, just like whatever the kids chat on. You know, you shouldn't have grown people in there. I mean, they they're chatting with kids because see, they'll mess around and say, oh my goodness, they'll say they're 17 or 16. Some of them say they're 12-year-olds. Then once they off of the app, then they'll, you know, what do you think about being with an older man and all this? So, you know, no,
to make sure your parents not in that room. You know what I'm saying? That's if I didn't hear that. You know what I'm saying? I heard that. You know what I'm saying? My grandson, he turned it off right away. You know, what you gonna do? What you gonna tell a 11-year-old, 10-year-old that he gonna be fine when he grow up? And it's a man talking.
Yeah.
Man talking.
Don't just be scared of your daughters. Be scared of your sons too.
That's right.
You have some men out there that don't mind playing with little boys. You know, doesn't matter what color they are.
How you doing, Lovely the Great? God bless you. Yes, they be lucky. So you guys, please, when you got children and they playing those games, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go call as soon as this live. I'm finna be driving to work, calling my son again. Make sure y'all know what he is playing and who's playing with him. And because he got that mic too. They got him the whole set. You know what I'm saying? That you got to have some type of mic to talk. You know what I'm saying? So I can hear him talking. And whoever he playing with, so there is another young boy who I see him playing. Because trust me, when I see him go live, I'm sub to him. When I see him go live, I be dead up in there. I say, yes, grandma, watch it. Let them know.
Exactly. You know, you should be in the chat with. I mean, now, granted, they're games you play if you just play them normally, but you should be in personal chats with 12 and 13-year-olds, unless for some reason you their teacher or something. You shouldn't be there anyway. You know, I'm saying it just is not normal. You know, and with virtual reality, it's gonna be worse. You know, I remember Vampire in Brooklyn where Eddie Murphy was in, and he put Angela Bassett in this trance and made her believe that she had all this money and all this glory, but really he was just in a raggedy apartment. But he put her in a trance, and it's kind of like these older men can put these children in a trance and make them believe that they're in some kind of like they said, that kid was in a raggedy trailer, you know, but they put him in a trance and believe that it was going to be something better than what he or she had, and then the next thing you know, they put him into sex slavery. You know, they drug them. You know, they lock them up. You know, I mean, and these kids are scared. They don't know. You know, you take a child and you kidnap them and you bring them 100 to 150 miles from where they are. They don't know where to go. They're completely scared. You take them from the state of Indiana and take them to the other state of Texas, or take them to another state. You know, you take them to one state to the next state. They don't know who to talk to or whatever. This is just a child. You know, basically, we might have basic skills, but as a child, they don't know. They just know about what their mother and father told them. So they're gonna look at this older person as like a father or mother figure and stay with them because they're gonna be scared. So you know, I mean, teach your kids, talk to your kids.
Jayme girl. Yeah. She didn't know where she was at. You know what I'm saying? God gave her strength. What they said, he had big toes, you know, pushed up on the bed, and he had weights, you know, in front of the big toes. So God gave her strength to push those toes out the way. You know what I'm saying? He gave her strength to push those toes. She was able to get out. So, you know, praise God, thank God that he saved her life. You know what I'm saying? So and God placed that lady at that spot at that time, particular time. You know what I'm saying? Walking her dog. Only a
Yes.
few steps down from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When she went in the house, you got to read the dispatch when they said that. Sit down, D'Anthony. When they said that and she seen the posters of her all around in that area, and she knew who she was.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be people in the neighborhood or a block over, and to sit up there and act like they searching for your daughter's son. They got your daughter's
Mhm.
son locked up in the basement somewhere, you know. And watch your kids. If your daughter's a little fast, if your son is a little fast, put a leash on them. Lock,
Mhm.
don't, because they can easily get caught up in that sex slavery, you
I know
know.
that Angela one, but she said I go through drawers, looking at phones because the devil is preying on our kids, and yes, they are. Yes,
Amen.
they are. Yes, they are. And the parents, put your foot down on your kids. Put all that party. If you're a party mama, put your stop all that party and watch your child.
Exactly.
Don't take your
Exactly.
child. Your child is a minor. You got the right to know what they are looking at in those phones.
Exactly. If your
You're
daughter
quite
walking
right.
out too fast, she like 11 or 12, and she wearing clothes of a grown girl, and you just like, well, I used to do that back in the day. You cannot do
Yeah,
that anymore. You
you
cannot.
can't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
You want your daughter to be better than you anyway, and your son to
Amen.
be better.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So watch them and talk to them. Teach them how to observe what's around them. Always. When they get off that school bus, let them notice what kind of cars are constantly around them all the time. You know
Amen.
what I'm saying?
Interact with your
Teach them how to
children.
look at places, huh?
Talk to them. I say interact with your children. Talk to them. Don't just shuffle them away with an Xbox 360 or something else, and oh, I'm gonna get them out of my hair because you don't know what they into.
Mhm.
Talk to them.
That's
Communicate.
right.
Communicate.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
it all. Look. Man, you can easily, you take a child for granted and then it's gone, and you just
Mhm.
you'll be wishing you would have heed that advice and try to interact in their life, find out about it.
Mhm.
They might be upset with you. Of course, they'll think you're the worst person in the world, but they'll thank you later on because they'll know that your interaction may have helped them or may have saved their life. You know,
Right. Right.
God forbid anything bad will happen, but believe me, that interaction, that communication, and being able to talk to them is something that's going to help them. You know, because they're
Yeah.
going to get enough negative
Mhm.
information out there in the world anyway. So you don't need to be adding to that. You know, if you was
That's right. That's right.
oh, you was a fast dude that don't. I mean, if you was a whoremonger, save that for when they're
Mhm.
grown. Don't be talking about all that nonsense because them kids, they just like sponges. They absorb all that
Mhm.
information, and next thing you know, they into something that they don't need to be getting into.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right. That's right. Hey,
And,
King Ben. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Hello. Chosen said that this is pedophile season.
amen. Yes.
They will be giving rights. And it's sad, man. And it is. They having rights
Exactly.
as well. They not gonna be having to go check in like they used like now they checking in, every day or whenever they have to do it. They probably gonna cut all that out. They're probably gonna be regular people out here in the street,
Yeah,
walking
they
among
said
people, and you get emails if you live in an area and a pedophile live there, they used to send you emails or newsletters and stuff like that to your house that it's a pedophile that near you. So they probably gonna stop all that. So you're not gonna know who was a pedophile because they're not gonna be registered no more. You know what I'm saying?
and pedophiles are any color, y'all.
Yes,
Pedophiles are white men. Pedophiles are any color,
yes,
black
they
or
all
white.
colors.
You
Sit
know,
down, sit
don't
down.
necessarily believe because y'all got a uncle and your uncle be coming around and you just know about Uncle John John. Uncle John John just be acting like now Uncle John John could be a pedophile. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
John's a little too
That's right.
playful with the kids. Uncle John John could be on that level. You know what I mean? So don't just like let it pass. Cause believe me, a pedophile will be in your neighborhood. Registered sex
Yeah.
offenders don't register anymore, and they always got a story. They always got a story. Oh well, she already knew, or this or that. Or, you know, it's always some kind of excuse. You know,
That's
but
right, Angela. It is women pedophile too. You're right. Sure enough, is. Yes, it
what you
is. It's
say?
women too. She says
Oh,
women
definitely.
pedophiles.
Oh, definitely, definitely, definitely. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but we look at it from a different perspective. But you know, like oh well, you know, that's when they
Mm-hmm.
talk about pedophile with older women and younger men. They always like, oh well, you know, he got his rocks off, or blah blah blah. But you know, I mean, it's still the same. If you're an older woman and you messing with a younger boy, because I mean, if your
Mm-hmm.
mind is twisted, just because you're male or female doesn't make any difference. It does not differentiate. It's all about control.
Hush.
All about control.
Angela said she said that the president is a pedophile himself, and he is. And she also said that she was molested by an auntie of hers when she was young. Aunt,
Wow.
that
Oh,
is sad.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
mm, I wish
yeah.
somebody will touch my grandkids. Oh my God,
Hmm.
Lord, please. Don't.
You know,
It's so sad, y'all. But I can't.
you can take
Go
your
ahead.
kid. You can have a babysitter, the local baby. I mean, all that stuff, man. You cannot do that anymore. You have to check people's pedigree on this stuff. You know, because
You
you just
do.
don't
You
know
have
who
to.
is around your child. You know,
Yeah.
and and so many of us, in one way or another, have been molested, and some of us know what it is. Some of us don't know. You know, some
Hmm.
molestation is so normal in some people's families that they just don't even pay it no mind. You know,
Right.
the brother that slept with the sister, the brother slept with the sister's
Hmm.
daughter. You know, the daddy sleeping with the daughter. The daughter just don't
Yeah.
even know. You know, she just like, oh well, that was cool. Well, why was it cool? You don't need, you know, because daddy told you it was cool. You know,
Hmm.
all that stuff.
Right.
Uncle
Right.
sleeping with the niece, and I mean, just all
Hmm.
because I'm telling you, if your uncle is 30 years old and he chasing after your 17-year-old to 16-year-old, they can't never get in the house, and because you always trying to hit on them, you need to pay attention to that.
That's right.
You need
That's
to pay
right.
attention to that.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's sad that you can't trust your own family members around your children. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's sad. This one person you should be able to go to drop your kids off is to your family members. You know what I'm saying? And it's so sad. That's what Angela she said that she don't let nobody watch her kids. You know what I'm saying? From what she went through.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I mean, to each his own, because you know, thank God I had one son, and my son is grown now. But you know, it's
Hmm.
tough. It's tough to maneuver your child nowadays because it's just so many ways they can fall into to the wrong hands. To so much
Right.
evil and demonic stuff, you know.
Right.
So, but
Right.
stay on them. Stay on them. Stay on them. My
Right.
parents stayed up on me. I mean, you know, I did some wrong things, but I was able to bounce back because of the information that they were able to instill in me. So I knew the difference
Mhm.
between right and wrong. So teach your children right and wrong. Teach them
That's
to
right.
know. Teach them to know. They
I
don't
teach
have to
him
grow up that fast.
ethical. And I said, now he points to him. I said, don't let nobody touch you right here. And I hit him
Yeah,
and I point. Not they do come and tell Granny. You let Granny know. I teaches my grandson. I sure do. He's 4 years old.
amen, amen, amen.
And I
You know,
question. I took him to school. I question how was school today. You know what I'm saying? I talks to him. Even when he's I took him to he got a good babysitter. You know what I'm saying? It's my
mhm.
son's, it's my oldest granddaughter's mom. She's good. You know what I'm saying? So I got to, be around somebody who I can trust. And I trust her because she's good. She got, a lot of kids herself. And but you still got to be skeptical because you never know who's in and out her house. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not there, you know,
Amen, amen.
and
And
stuff like that.
teach your daughters that all attention is not good attention. Because I hate to
That's right.
young girls are always starved for attention, but all attention is
Yep.
attention. You know, they
Yep.
love it when they get some attention by an older man. You know, it's
They
like a
love
positive
that. They love
thing.
being called pretty. Oh, you so gorgeous. You so beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, wow, girl, you look so thick in that dress. Wow. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean, you just look very nice. And man, if I
Mm-hmm.
was a little younger, I'd be after you. Ooh-wee. Boy, you just thick in the
Yeah,
thighs.
or you get older. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And a little girl, she just like hee hee hee, because she getting that
Mm-hmm.
attention. Of a,
Yeah, yeah.
13 or 14-year-old notorious for it. Girls 12, 13,
Right,
13, because they can't stand it. They can't stand their mama at that time because their mama trying to teach them the right way, and they learn
right.
attention from the older men. And
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to it on somebody else's chat. They were talking about back in the day, like the dudes would come to the high schools and pull up on you in cars, and the girls they would just have attention. They thought it was a big deal, They're getting out of a car, out of a man's car and all. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like I said, it's not just your daughters, it's your sons now. You have to really, because they try to get these boys at a young age. I'm
Mm-hmm.
surprised that there's so many gay men out here now. It's well,
Right.
download closet gay men. But like I say, I think it's a control thing. It's a pedophile thing. It's also about control.
Right.
Um, but you pay attention to games like Fortnite and games like that because a lot of people get up in those chats and they go
Yeah.
to places and they
Y'all
older.
watch them. Watch our children and stuff like that. Watch them. Watch them. Okay. Be quiet.
Because
So
America has a
hi.
lot of different people now. I just want to say America has a lot of more different people now, and
Mm,
I said that before in Chosen Queen chat that in other countries they don't what's the word I'm looking for? They don't govern the way we govern as far as older people dating younger kids. So you can date like some countries you can just mess with a 13-year-old girl and you be a grown man. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
some people come over here thinking that their kids are more like property than and they don't care who the kids are. I got a little money, I can do what I want. So just be careful of that. I'm sorry, go
Yes,
ahead.
exactly. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna say I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I want to get you your last word before I make a quick announcements, and I'm gonna get my last.
Amen, amen. Like I said, I want to thank all the G2G kings and queens that came in. The whole thing about G2G is diversity. So they're gonna, we have different lives about different things. We don't really want to step on other people's lives and what they do. Chosen has this thing he does. All the other G2G kings and queens have the things that they do, and we trying to do a little something different over here. So we welcome the people that come. You're always welcome to come on the lives and talk. And I like what Chosen Queen is doing. This is a quaint setting. We're able to talk. We're able to discuss a little bit of everything. So let's support. Let's bring 2019 in right. I'll say it again. Let's get rid of our petty squabbles and our petty differences. Some of y'all are still harboring things from the Kanika trial. Let all that stuff go. Let all that stuff go and let us be a G2G family again. You don't have to listen to what I say, but like most importantly, walk by faith and not by sight. Don't be worried about what you see. Worry more about the person's character and the things that they're doing to help. Because ever since I've known Chosen Queen, I've been seeing her doing nothing but positive. So I'm walking by her faith, and I'm also seeing what she does, her character. I've always said y'all before, character is extremely important. So I know you got to end the live, and I don't want to dominate, but thank you for letting me come up, Chosen Queen, and thank everybody for coming. Amen.
Thank you, King Daryl. I really appreciate that nice compliment that you just shout out on me. And I am a very nice person, a really good person. Like I said, my life is welcome. Everyone is welcome here. I'm nothing but love because I walk in God's love, and I really, really appreciate you. I sure do. But I just want to remind everybody about this coming up Saturday. We got Queens up and up, other Queens. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Okay, it's going to be held on Lovely the Greats channel. So if you guys could come over there and join us and let us all support and show love to each other. Also, I want everybody to keep in prayer. Her, a lot of you guys probably don't know her, but she is. Her name is Queen Miko. She is in Lovely the Greats live a whole lot. I will. I'm gonna contact her. You know, have Lovely contact her for me. I'm gonna try to get and talk to her. I want to do something with her on next Friday, if all possible. Herself, you know, about I believe it's been about 26 years ago. I don't want to tell the whole, because I don't know the whole story. I was going to tell bits and pieces what I, you know, what was hearing, and so till I do want to talk to her myself. But she had a 2-year-old daughter that got shot in the head. I don't know quite exactly how it happened, but I know a best friend of hers got killed, and she also got shot herself, but she survived. Um, so she is trying to gather some money to get a lawyer, because I believe her 2-year-old child organs were missing. So she's trying to, you know, find out where her child organs are. Okay, so I'm gonna talk more with her about that, and I'm gonna try to set a date probably for next Friday for her to come. You know, on my panel, so she can tell you guys more about her story and stuff like that. So I'm also gonna you know, try to, you know, if all possible, you know, try to, you know, to donate to her. I'll make sure I have all that stuff in order when she do come. So I want you guys, you know, keep in mind, try to save that date, please. I'll try to get her to come on next Friday. Next Friday. It's going to be like probably around 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna try to get her, but I'll let you guys know for sure. But I kind of want you guys to let that to sink in your head. At least try to save that date, and let's come and love, okay? 'Cause she is. I am part of over there with Lovely the Great as well. I do monitor. I'm a moderator over there on her line. So that's also my extended family as well. So I will get with Lovely so we can get with Queen Miko. So yes, Angela, on the 25th, next Friday. I'm gonna try to do it at 7 p.m. Okay, but I'll let you guys know for sure once she give me the okay. I just want to put it out there because I am going to have her here. I am going to have her here. I want to make sure that that date and time is going to be good with her, which I believe that it will. Okay. Also, make sure you guys show Mo Valley, boy, G2G refugee, and know your own worth. Also, there are my Nightbots, two kings and queens who I chose for these next 2 weeks. You guys have not checked out their channel. Make sure you hit the link, check out their channels. And if you like what they are doing over there, go show them some love. Okay. I think that it's about it. I think that's it. I think I said it all. So like I said, I will give you more update with Queen Miko real soon. Okay, and just keep her in your prayers because she is going through a whole lot in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to find justice for her child, and people is against her to find justice for her child, and it's so sad because it was my child. I would want, you know, you guys all to help me out of love. Don't talk about me. Help me out of love. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that she had to show this, she had to show that, and she trying to get justice. You know, back home, and she got to come in here on YouTube street to keep her name clear. So we're gonna keep her. If you can keep her in your prayers, I really appreciate that. Okay, because this is a 2-year-old child didn't get a chance to live. You know what I'm saying? She could have been a mother, you know, a grandmother. You know, it's just sad. You got something to say, Auntie?
Amen. My prayers go out to Queen Miko. I hope she finds justice. And I mean, that's so touching. I mean, you know, if you can get some time out,
Yes.
go to that live and just listen. You know, that's all we have to do is just listen. You know what we make of YouTube is, I want YouTube to make it a positive way to stop. You know, have
Amen.
be positive, but we make
Hmm.
YouTube doesn't make us.
That's
So
right.
remember, as G2G, that glory to God, we want it to be a positive experience and not just negativity, because there's plenty of that. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, as adults, you stand tall as a man, you stand tall as a woman, and
Amen.
can't hide from who your true colors are. You from deep from within, God is guiding you. So always remember to
Mm-hmm.
walk that path and stay prayerful and stay faithful in everything that you do. And stay
Amen.
on your diets, y'all. Stay on your diets. We'll come check up on y'all in a couple of months. Now, like I said, if you start feeling a little headache or something, that's usually your blood sugars and blood pressures going down. Your body will have to get used to that. But let's stay strong. Let's stay strong. Let's stay in a positive mind state for 2019.
Mhm.
And I'll let
Amen.
it go at this point.
Okay, and
Amen.
I'm gonna tell you real quick, and the reason why I want to do Queen Miko because I'm doing other people who I really don't know, which I don't know Queen Miko either that well, but at least I do see her in the chat and I do communicate with her. You know what I'm saying? And all these other lives I'm doing, missing children and stuff like that, or children been hurt and stuff like that. I don't know those people, but I'm still doing updates on them. You know what I'm saying? So why not, come home, you know what I'm saying, in a YouTube feed with somebody who we actually can talk to about this. So with that said, I will see you guys probably again on tomorrow, around the same time and stuff like that. Love the skin that you are in because image and you are beautiful. Know your purpose. Whatever your purpose is for your life, walk in your purpose, okay? And do what says the Lord, okay? Because God is holy and He wants us to be holy, you guys, okay? We can't be in and out, you know what I'm saying? Be the image of God, walk like God, talk like God, you know what I'm saying? Because He loved us, He wants us all to go to heaven. And also remember, I am forever a chosen queen. So you guys have a peace night, a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Much, much love to you all. I'm out.